Hey kid, how's it going here? It's me, Prince Tree, trying to give you advice about life and all the good stuff for trying to make you somewhat to a better human being. Sorry. Hopefully having a good year, not having a good year, hopefully having a good month, having a good month, hopefully having a good week, having a good week, hopefully having a good day. Not having a good day, hopefully having a good hour, have a good hour, hopefully having a good moment. I forgot what I was gonna think about. Well, that's the intro now. I think saying that's the intro now is part of the intro. The only thing that I do wish for you is like that you become part of the 54% of adults in America that cannot read past 6th grade. So please go and read a book. And for today's topic is talking about the New York Knicks and the history that I was able to witness. And to be quite frank and honest, I recorded all this before. I recorded this once, and the audio on it was bad. So I'm re-recording this, but now I have like a certain or another take to it. Maybe like 2 aspects I want to focus, maybe 3. First, my personal history with the New York Knicks. Secondly, what it means, at least what it means to me. And then third, the emotions of depth over time, or time over depth. Yeah, whatever. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I've been a fan of the New York Knicks since I was 6 years old. You know, my dad took me to a New York Knicks game when I was 6. I took the Long Island Railroad from Long Island. We went to Madison Square Garden. We were probably up the nosebleeds. I don't know what the score was. I don't know who was playing at the time, but I had a beautiful, beautiful time. It was a wonderful night for me. That's what I remember from that night, and I've been a fan ever since. Now, you know, as most kids do, as you grow up, your team changes. And I became an Allen Iverson fan, so watched 76ers for a little bit, and then somewhere around high school I went back to the Knicks, and that was when we didn't have Landry Shamet, we had Landry Fields. Where was I at? The meaning for me, I'm gonna take it up to the point of Landry Shamet, Landry Fields. So when I rejoined as a Knicks fan, right, I'm talking for the times of when we didn't have Landry Shamet, we had Landry Fields, right? Just so you understand somewhat of like what type of fan I was. You know, I would watch those games where we lose by 4 or 5 points, lose by 20 points. I go to a friend's house and his father would be watching. He'd been a long-time Knicks fan, you know, longer than I've been alive. I also remember watching Knicks on Christmas and losing a lot. I think they lost like what, 10 Christmases in a row. It was a crazy amount, and also having some small hope in Jeremy Lin, you know, with Linsanity. That was a fun time. That was a really fun time. I was really happy to be basically a senior in high school when that thing happened. I almost wrote a song. I made a parody about it. Could have gone viral, but you know, we'll never know. So but here we are. At least what it means to me, this championship. What it means to me, it's a lot of personal loyalty and a lot of acceptance of the fact that, like, hey, like, at least as me as an individual, you have to go through a lot of tough growing pains in order to be good. I think that's what it means to me as a Knicks fan. You know, it still doesn't feel real. It still feels a little surreal, to be honest. But at least that's what it means to me. Now, the last thing I want to bring up or mention about this is the depth over breadth, right? Like I said before, theoretically speaking, I've been a fan of the New York Knicks for 26 years. If you wanted to count it from, let's say, high school, that would be, I've been a fan for 18 years, right? So 18 to 26 years, more or less, I've been a fan of the New York Knicks. And at least for me, I thought that I would be more emotional about them winning the championship than it would be about, you know, PSG winning the Champions League last year. All right, last year when PSG had won, I honestly cried, and I've been a fan of theirs for, I believe, so yeah, I've been a fan of PSG since 2014 to 2025, so 11 years, 12 years, right? Theoretically speaking, I've been a fan of the New York Knicks for 6 to maybe even double the amount of years, right? So theoretically speaking, you expect someone to automatically have cry or feel more emotions for that. maybe I'm just jaded or built different. I don't sound like that, but that could be a possibility. This is Editing Prince Tree, and I'm here to add the fact that I did cry over the NBA Finals of the Knicks winning the NBA Finals championship. And the reason why I cried was on Tuesday, around, I want to say 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, before work had started for me. And I just read a DM from my sister by this person named, the name is Hey Mike Rosen, and essentially it was just his personal story as how he became a Knicks fan and why he stuck around for so long. I think I added in before in the video the fact that I was 6 years old. My father took me to the NBA Finals, and at least right now in my current life, he's been a little sick. He's okay now, but he's not saying, you know, he was very close. It's just he had a lot more medical complications recently, and just reading that made me emotional, because unfortunately one day he will go, as we all do. So that was, I think that was part of it. The other part of it was Billy Joel's song playing in the background, New York State of Mind. That song is so damn good, so damn good. And I think the third thing was the fact that, well, I think the difference between PSG winning versus the New York Knicks winning the NBA Finals with PSG is just one game, one shot, that's it. Whereas with the NBA Finals, it's best out of 7, so you're doing 4 games. And emotionally, at least for me, after game 4, with that beautiful last minute tap in from OG Anunoby, I knew the series was over. So that's just one to add into this. The fact that yes, I did end up crying. Back to the video. Bye. However, I do think my biggest emotion from the final series, at least, was game 4 when OG Anunoby had made that tap in shot. You know, that last minute bucket shot. That to me was a bigger reaction, and to be honest, I had watched it with my father, not side by side, but he was sitting on the couch watching it, and I was standing by the stairs. And when it happened, that emotion was almost, or is equal, I'll say almost equivalent to PSG scoring their first goal. And I think at that point I knew they were going to win. So when it actually did happen, it just was more like a confirmation bias. Whether it was game 5 or game 6, I personally felt like I knew it was going to happen. So I think what I'm trying to say, that sometimes when it comes to relationships as a whole, we automatically assume that because we know somebody for a longer period of time, therefore we would have a deeper connection with them. And sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Sometimes you have a deeper connection with somebody simply just because that's just how it is. Right? You could be friends with somebody for your entire life, and your connection could be pretty deep, right? You've been friends your entire life, it will be pretty deep. They've seen you grow multiple times. But then somebody else who you can know for potentially 3 to 4 years, or even shorter than that, can have just as deep or deeper connection because of how much, maybe how much more trauma, I don't want to use that word, but how much more trauma, trials, tribulations, and just overcoming mistakes together. That could be a possibility. I don't know. I'm just a human being trying to figure it out. Last thing I want to show you is what I got for myself because the New York Knicks became NBA champions. So I'm going to show you that now. All right, kids. So this is the thing that I got for myself, is a OG Anunoby jersey. And why did I pick OG Anunoby and not Jalen Brunson, the captain? For one thing, to be honest, I'm a little bit of a contrarian, right? I know that most people are going to pick Jalen Brunson, and rightfully so. Do what you got to do what you want. However, for me and me personally, when OG Anunoby again made that last minute basket, and the emotion I felt, it was just a lot stronger, a lot more visceral than what Jalen Brunson done throughout the series. Again, nothing disrespectful to Jalen Brunson. The man scored 45 points in the last game, okay? And the next player, I think it was Mikal Bridges, I think he scored like 14 points. Yeah, no, he carried the team, okay? The man scored 45 of the 94 points. I think he scored like, I think it's half. I think it's more than half. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. He's 90. No, he scored almost half. He scored almost half. I was close. I was pretty close. You know, I might teach history, but my math is subpar. I did pick OG Anunoby in all seriousness because of his demeanor, the way he carries himself on and off the court. Very calm, cool, collected. I'm not saying I am all the time. In fact, I'm saying I'm not at all. But it's something I'd like to strive for and want to be, right? And that's something I like. And honestly, the way I'm going to end this video is I'm going to make a compilation of just highlights of that night from my perspective. So some of the videos will be some from my cell phone, from my GoPro. Some of it will be from my friend Anthony. So shout out to Anthony. Thank you so much for helping out with that. And just putting it all together just to show you what the night was like for your dad on, technically it was June 13th night to June 14th Monday morning. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, D3ar, I love you. Bye.
They tried it.
No, meow.
No! What are we doing?
Pride month, man. Pick it up.
Right, let's go.
Mom.
Tight up.
Let's go, Knicks! Let's go, Knicks!
20 seconds, baby.
20 seconds? 20 seconds! Up by what? Up by 4. Up by 4. Up by 4.
Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks!
Street sign. Because the Knicks won it 5. What's in the pot? What's in the pot? What's in the pot?
Did we win it?
Huh?
Did we win it?
Yeah. What's in the pot? He just asked me, did we win it? That's all he asked me.
What did he say?
He just asked me, did we win it?
Dying by horse kick is like terrifying. Never.
Oh yeah, I mean you won't even know anything.
You're like, did I just get
All you see is like a booth and then say black.
No, you just...
I hope there's no Spurs fans in the city right now.
They're getting
Scared
jumped.
for their safety.
They're getting
Yeah.
jumped. I was talking with my coworker yesterday. I was like, if I was ever a fan of another team for the finals, I gotta go with a group, at least 5 or 6, so we can all go home together.
Yeah.
And make it.
Orange and blue skies. Orange and blue skies. Well, looks orange and blue in person.